Hey, what's up, Mac? How you guys doing? Welcome back to Millstown. This is going to be part number 2. Hey, if you missed first part, well over an hour worth of footage there. A lot of fun. Had a great time. What we did was we got everything harvested, and well, that was kind of it because it was so much. Today we're going to be focusing on the fields that we are going to own, as well as getting things sold. So we're going to be making a lot of money. I also want to point this out as well. I don't know how I missed it, but we have wheat and sorghum in the grain mill. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't know I had a grain mill. I didn't know I owned it. Not only that, the North Farm Supply Shop, I don't even know where this is. I didn't know I owned this. There's so much going on. We can make so much here. I don't have to make it at home. This is going to be great. I'm going back and forth looking at the difference between sugar beets and sugar beet cut, and there's a very, very massive difference there. So we need to figure out, number one, are we going to be able to do it? Number two, can we do it? Number three, is it worth doing? Is it worth the time to make cut sugar beets? I think it's pretty good. However, we could also just rent the train and go from there. I haven't seen how modified the train is yet, but it's probably a good idea to go ahead and rent that and see what we could do. We've also got other products, like for instance, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, stuff that doesn't really go to the grain dryer, but we're not going to be drying that, at least right now. There's other things that we could take to other places, like the grain milling cell. Is that what we own? It says grain mill right there, but I don't know. I assume HH grain milling dryer. Is that us? So here's an idea. Here's an idea that I've got. So we have these fields in the middle, right? Well, we have 2 sugar beet fields as well as a potato field. I'm considering picking up one of those big unrealistic machines, the ones that will run these big old headers. Where are they at? These guys, love these to death. 16.7 meter working width on there. Run 12 miles an hour, which is perfectly fine for me at that working width. We got all kinds of colors too. They actually work with the T440 multi-harvester. This guy right here. I could easily build one of these up and have it on the farm for forever. So, maybe we don't need to worry too much about having sugar beets or potatoes later on. We could just easily harvest them. I do like this. One thing I do want to kind of stay away from is like this, where it's got the lights like way out. I don't think you can see it in here, but it will like run blue light or red light way out. I like the ones that you can actually see. Granted, it's all been made by the same person. That would be a great investment, and we may end up doing that, but it still doesn't help us with our problem of having too much other stuff. We have way too many crops. So then let's remedy that issue a little bit. I think let's start off with some of the grain crops that we can deliver over to the grain mill. It's not going to make us any money right now, but it will in the long run. That's a good thing. Let's take one more look just to see what all we have got. So 130 some thousand liters of wheat right now, down to 126. It's moving. Barley, 56,000, oats, 32, 63 of canola, which is pretty good, and 62 sorghum, which is great. We also have some sunflowers, soybeans, and corn as well. There's so much stuff in here. We don't need all this, which is why we're going to get rid of most of it. So looking in here, oddly enough, our sell point for, like right here, the production that we have, because it's owned already, it's not showing up in our prices, which is why I was like, hey, where's the grain mill, brah? I couldn't find it anywhere. So, but the good thing is, we know where it is. So a singular thumbs up, which is great. Let's tag it because I'm going to forget. We all know I'm going to forget. So on the road again, we go again. We're going to head over to that little green spot. I'll tell you, one day, I'm going to build something that way I can just go straight through this whole area and I never, ever have to cut off all this grass ever again. One day. Won't be today, but it's going to be one day. Also, does it look a little jerky to you guys? I don't know what's going on. I got 60 FPS. I don't know if it's a map, me. Who knows? What happens if I unlock it? Getting some great FPS. Who knows? Found it. Right over here. For some reason, I was thinking it was further down or further back. I don't know where I thought this was. but I forgot that it was here. But the good thing is, it is here. So let's take that, and we will go ahead and unload and go for it. One other thing that I want to look at here. Obviously, you can see that we don't own this area of the land yet, but I do own this. Bale and pallet storage, which is just right across. Oh, that's already done. Ah, okay. Well, here we go. We'll go ahead and unload the sorghum while we're at it. I don't know why I'm waiting. Here we go. There. Done. Nice and easy. Tip side, unload front, because we're going to be coming back over here in a minute. Ooh, I just ran over a person. So over there is the pallet and bale storage. I don't have anything in there. Probably would have been a good idea to put our bales in there. What I do own and what is filling up very quickly is in here. We had a little bit of honey, but this is the primary issue here. This is a lot of flour. I don't really know how I'm going to get it all. I want to transport it on my own and not have to buy or, direct sell. I don't think that's fun. It's not fun. Whenever I play the game like by myself, I don't play like that. I don't sell it automatically. I go take it where I want. So we need to figure out a way to do that. Maybe we'll do that when we finish moving all of our products. So let's do that first. Let's bring everything that's going to come down here to the grain mill. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. What can come down to the grain mill? There's so much. Look at this. Wheat, flour, pallets. You could make... Wait, hang on. Oh, so you could bring the pallets down if you wanted. Yo. All right, that's pretty cool. Also, check this out. So, cycles per month. Let's go wheat, flour for a minute. 5 in and 5 out, as we've been doing. However, 3,600 cycles per month at $24. And you bring pallets, it goes down to $43.20, but the production cost per month goes down as well. No, wait, production goes up, sorry. So if we provide our own pallets, the production will actually increase. Ooh, this is good. Here we go, another 32,000 liters of oats and 56,000 liters of barley. Not bad. Oh, look at this as well. We've got an area that we can put anything on. Is that even a sign? Look at that. Lot for sale, zoning for agricultural, industrial, and commerce. Millstown Realty. Hey, now that is very cool. So if there's some productions that you want to put down, buy Farmland 43. You are good to go. All right, sweet. Well, I can't deliver this to the oil mill, can I? Where am I going? Up here. There we go. Let's figure this one out. We've also got a few things in here that we can run with oils as well, like canola, for example, and sunflowers. So we need to make some oils out of those as well, which would be very, very nice. Now, with those I think are going right here, yes, to the oil mill. Let's double check and see here. Yeah, oil mill's not showing up on any of those, which is kind of interesting. It also makes me wonder, do I need to buy the outside of the map to be able to juice stuff? I actually might. We have $805,000 that needs to be spent on that. None of it is farmland, so I think magic? Magic, yeah. Magic seems to work. Yeah, there it is. Magic. See, told you, works every time. However, we're still not showing those productions as points that we can sell at. So we'll have to check that and see, maybe save the game before we get over there. And that's probably a good idea. This actually goes to the oil mill. I want to know how this is going to work because I do not own this. Can I dump this here? Yes, I can. Can we buy this? Probably. Yes, we can. Yes, we can for 80 grand. Not bad. Let's save real quick. There we go. Like that. And then let's dump this and see if I make any money off the sale. I do. Okay, so for some reason those just are not showing up. Well, not a big deal. It's all right. And then now let's do this. Sell this. This is one of my favorite ways to make money. I'm such a cheater, man. All right, there's that, and then we come over here and just buy this. Ha ha! And that's how you do it, baby. Yeah. Bring it on. I don't know. There we go. All right, so we got some sunflower being made, and we've got canola being made, and everything else I think is good to go. Wheat, flour, and sorghum flour all being made and is good. I do want to know, how do you make pallets? How do you tame a horse in Minecraft? Why, at the pallet factory, I would assume, of course. Yes. Yes. I still don't know how to make pallets, though. I would assume wood. So tree saplings. Nope. Maybe this. Sawmill. Wood and wood chips. No. Maybe boards? I've got to know. It makes them faster and is cheaper for me. I think I've made them. Wait, hang on. Do we have anything else I could sell at Productions first? Technically, no. So let's figure it out. Ooh, there it is. All right, so trees. Wood is how we make pallets. And we need to be able to cut some trees down. We're going to have to buy some logging areas, aren't we? We are. Where's our dedicated logging areas? I mean, I know I said that there's trees in between. Oh, yeah, it's all the way up here at the top. God, I hate logging. However, there are some fairly nice areas to log up here. All the way straight through here, even. We could buy these up separately. It seems like maybe Farmland 51 would be a nice way to start it off, because we could always expand a field if we wanted to. Look at down in there. Yeah, not a lot going on down here. This is perfect. Yeah. So let's make the investment. Farmland 51, buy the land. Yes, please. All right. So there's some areas for doing logging. Let's get out of here. Back to productions. This truck ain't gonna work for us when it comes to productions. So we need something that can auto-load the productions and make things a bit easier for us. Now, one of the great things is we can still use this truck, just not this one. Heard Mac? That just says ACK. So you can tell it's a Mac. It's an RS700. And here is the setup. I keep forgetting that this is over here. We really got to do something about that. What I've done is I've gone in and we've got this guy. This is the X2 attachment version. And it's got 4 axles, which honestly, looking at it now, might be a little bit much. I wonder if there's a version of this that turns. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Actually, way better. Let's back up to it. Should be able to hook up to this no problem. Got it. So this is what we're going to use. Those wheels do look a little bit weird, but it's all right. This is what we're going to use for our auto loading on the productions. And first up, we're gonna go find our flour. And I will say one of the most interesting things over here is that all of the productions are right over here, which I find just super wild. So right here looks like that's going to be all of our cereal crops, all the oil crops there. Of course, we know where our honey is. Sugar, I think. I'm not going to be honest with you, I don't know. There's still a lot of things that I just haven't done in Farming Simulator and haven't really needed and or wanted to. Just is one of those things. Should we go ahead and sell the honey? I feel like we should go ahead and sell the honey. How do we turn all this? All right, open cover. There we go. What about open next cover? Will that open the other side? It will. Perfect. Let's bring this over here and see if we can get this to auto load. Usually you have to kind of move it around a little bit. Let's see if I can shuffle it. Did that work? No, it didn't. Did I enable auto load on this? Pallet X2 pallets auto load. What am I doing wrong, man? What have I done? Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. You have to activate the auto load. I'm an idiot. All right, so now we've activated it. And now we move stuff. There we go. All right. So we have 434 something liters of honey. Let's just go get rid of it. Betty Joe, you crazy lady. The Trading Depot, $3,400 dollars per 1,000 liters. Goodness gracious, that is an insane amount. All right, let's deactivate the auto loader real quick and figure out where this place is. All right, so it's this way. We'll figure that out, I guess. You know what? Detour, baby. Well, I made it all the way to here before running into a wall. But it's probably good that I did run into that wall because the train's coming. And I would have been toast. but I think I can figure out how to get over there the rest of the way. May as well bring you along while I'm doing it, because this is a brand new area up here that is unexplored by moi. Bring through there, turn a little bit to the left, and here we go. Oh, this has totally been explored by me. That's our farm right there. Well, poo. Oh yeah, and that's the area over there that we sold. Still need to figure out how to get more. Oh, break. I still need to figure out how to get more edibles into that pit. I have no idea. Guess I'll figure it out. All right, so let's go ahead and unload. There we go. $1,400. Cool. Let's head back over there and figure out what to do with the rest of that. Yikes. The flour. I have no idea what to do with it right now. We don't have enough to say like, oh yeah, now let's sell it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So one thing I guess we can do here is find out how much we've got. I think we still have to make all of this move, don't we? Yeah. See, one of the nice things is I got a mod installed that allows me to move stuff. I don't have heavy lift turned on. See, super strength. Yeah, see there, it's enabled. We'll disable it. But I can still move all this stuff because I've got a mod from Yos that allows me to just fly, evidently. I did not want to do that. I just want to push all of this over to the truck so it loads. Anyway, the liftable pallet mods is sweet, and I think everybody should have it. It is the best. Basically, every pallet that's created turns into a liftable pallet. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. All right, so let's jump in the truck here and find out what we've got. 14,000 liters. Not bad at all. Let's see, we can unload it, but I don't know how it unloads it, so you know what, let's not do that. One thing we can do, though, is come over here and just turn off the truck, because we can activate and deactivate autoload, I think, from here. Let's see, let's just turn off that. That should be able to lower, yeah. And then now maybe whenever pallets drop, they go to the truck. Maybe I'll back this up a little bit more. Right about there. Yeah. So maybe we let that go a day or two. It's probably a good idea, right? Yeah. Back over at the main farm now, and I have an idea. So I've been piddling around with some code. If you've watched any of my other series, you probably know that I've got some silos that I really enjoy. Love these things to death. However, sometimes they don't really work, or well, I say don't really work. Sometimes it's bad if you use the same mod every single time. There you go. So what I'm going to do is use this mod, but it's not every time. I'm just using it now. Ha 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 ha. Hey. All right, so what we're going to do is try and put this in the right place. I don't know if I'm going to point that way. Seems like this is the way to go with this. So I want to put it about there. There we go. That'll work. And put it about here. That way I can drive through under it and drive behind it as well. There we go. Do a little bit of landscaping. I've done better before. And let's just admit that fact and leave it where it is. So this, in theory, I didn't even mention what I was going to do with this. This, in theory, should take our sugar beets and cut them for us. I really hope. Let's see. Stave silo, TMR modded, sugar beet cut, 1,000 in, 1,000 out. Sugar beets in, cut sugar beets out. Please work. Please work. All I want you to do is work. Oh yeah, and it looks like this is on the wrong end. Oops. Hey, and it works when it's turned off. Sweet. All right, that works there. Where's my other truck? Ah, ha, ha. There you are. So we're gonna take this guy, fill it up with sugar beets, and hypothetically speaking, of course, we should see cut sugar beets come out. That's going to be good for us. And also makes things nice and easy over the course of a long period of time. There's also a bunch of other stuff in here as well. Why am I looking in this silo? They're not here. They are over here. Now, the other thing is our red beets. Now, the red beets, I don't really know what to do with those. We have like 500,000 liters of red beets. That's so dumb. I don't know what to do with them, man, but we'll find them. Where are the sugar beets? Goodness gracious. There we go. And we got about 500,000 of these as well. Enough to where we have to fill this thing up twice. Goodness. Hey. Well, at least we know we've got a bunch of them, so at least that'll work. Now, the idea is all I have to do is come right here and dump them in. Now, I'm not an idiot, so I'm going to save the game real quick. I guess those two are unrelated, aren't they? Bring them here and drop it in. There, all right, sweet. There we go. There's 1 bit and 2 bits. And we'll pop in here and see what we've got. So, sugar beets. Let's go ahead and activate. There we go. And we should start seeing sugar beets being cut, and they are awesome. Heck yeah, man. This is going to take a little while, but not too bad. Also, this is one of those modded TMR silos that I've got. So you put grass and straw in, and it gives you TMR. So we'll probably not utilize that as that. But hey, maybe on down the line. Get out of here, birds! Shoo! Get out of my field! Getting a little bit late in the day now, so one of the things we need to do is make some quick decisions on the fields that we have. So the fields that we have currently, we've got field 18 here, and then 3 and 4 up top. We need to make some plans ASAP for what we're going to do with those. I'm still convinced that buying 9, 10, and 11 is a good idea. It's a huge gamble when it comes to, well, sugar beets, because we're going to have to do more of them, and potatoes, which suck. But I haven't done those in a while, and we can buy a modded harvester to do those and be done with it. Hashtag unrealistic. So then I guess some stuff we need to get. We need to get a plow, we need to get a fertilizer spreader, and we need to get a seeder so that we can run some of this stuff and plow these fields together. All right, let's go with an epic seeder. I think this is going to be the perfect one. We could pretty much use this on anything we want. We can use the big New Holland. It'd be good to go, and I think that should be everything, but you only saw the seeder. Oh, I'm so excited to share with you what we got. It also might be a good idea to buy another tractor at this point, because we are going to be needing to run some big stuff. I know we have the T6, but I don't know if the T6 can actually do what we want. T6, right? Yeah, it's T7. We might get lucky with the fertilizer spreader, but the T7's gonna have to be on the seeder and the plow. And you'll see why here in just a second. Oh no, there's no way the T6 is gonna be able to run that fertilizer spreader. Check that out, man. We have some good looking equipment. So I've tried to go with 1 or 2 things that we haven't used before, and this fertilizer spreader is one of them. Can I hook that up? I mean, I can, but wow, that was weird. Let's do this way. Drop that, and then back up, get the fertilizer spreader, and then grab the plow. So the fertilizer spreader, it's not just gonna throw it out onto the field and be done with it. Yay, got it. It is actually going to just like drag hose it, kinda. I don't know. If you haven't seen that before, it's a pretty cool piece of equipment. All right, let's actually get some work done here instead of just sitting around. Let's open this bad boy up. We're only gonna plow up a small portion right between these 2 fields. Right about here should do it. Enable, create fields, and just go across. That's it. And then straight up. That's why I got the big plow. Even though I actually, I paid for this, didn't I? Sure did. Oof. Big oof. There we go. Hire a worker. Why not? Let them run up the field. So we're going to take this there, up to the top, right at the top there, and then that'll kind of be it for this field. And get right up to the end here, and then I think I'm going to just creep on it. Oh, no. Don't hire the worker. Lower. There we go. And I'm going to bring my cruise control all the way down to 0. That way I could just stop it as soon as it goes across. It does look like we are a little bit, oh. Hey, that's almost perfect. Boop, boop, boop. If you didn't know, you can kind of set this up where it'll just kind of click across. It's, I don't know, man. It's a farm sim thing. Is that it? That's it. Hey, all right. And I think we're done with plowing for now. Sweet. One other thing we need to put down is one of these guys so that I can come through and get some seed, fertilizer, all that good stuff. We're gonna have to go through on the other side. Hang on, let's spin this bad boy around. We need to fill this up with fertilizer. I believe I've got lime turned off for this series. I'll have to go back, but lime is something that I have not turned on really at all for any series. Let's be honest here. It's not been a fun thing to do. Oh yeah, and this thing can go as well. I do not use silage clamps. We put it in a thing and wait. And off we go. So this is the machine, and this is how it works. One of the things that I like about this is you can actually see where the fertilizer's going. It's fantastic. Also, we're gonna enable a little bit of fast farming here, and I don't want to go too quick, but I feel like 22 miles an hour, that should be good, because this is gonna take a little bit of time for all the wait, quitting, bruh. No, you gonna keep going, man. You keep going. That does remind me, we're probably gonna need to run 2 passes around the field before we hire a worker. They aren't gonna turn around very well for us. Definitely one of the more unfortunate parts of using a piece of equipment like this. You have to be precise. And with this, it looks like our first field is fertilized and done. Sweet. All right, well, that worked. Took a while. A lot longer than I was hoping that it would. But you know what? It's done, so whatever. So first stage down, we're good to go. Now, let's hit the big field. This one's going to be slightly different in the way that we do it, because I'm going to run 1, 2, or 3 passes on the bottom and the top, and then hire up the worker. So, you know what? Let's do 3 just so that we don't cause any trouble. Then we will hire it up and hit the side. So we've hit the bottom. Actually, we're going to knock out a bunch of this field, aren't we? We sure are. And we're going to do the same thing at the top, and then we will hire up on a worker. Another thing that I want to do is go ahead and take a look and see if there's any more tractors that we could buy. There was one in there that I kind of want to take a look at, but I don't really, well, if I buy that tractor, it proves to me that I bought the wrong seeders. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll take a look at it and see. Maybe we can sell the seeder we have and go buy a different one. All right, hire it on the worker and let them do their thing. So, here's what we're looking at. There's a couple things in here that I want to take a look or take a peek. Number one is this, the Optum series. So this is pretty much the same as our T7. Not a bad tractor, beautiful, and its case, which is great. Another one that I wanted to look at, I think, is at the very end. Well, we also have this guy, which is absolutely beautiful, but that is from a private mod pack. And then I guess the last one would have been this guy. Now, a versatile. We haven't used versatile in a minute, and by a minute, I mean forever, literally. What if we got one of these? This would be a little bit weird on the seeder that we had. We would want like a 2-piece setup for the seeder, but this is pretty darn cool. I kind of want one of these. Does it have Continentals? It does. Can we do Continental Twins? We can. Oh man. I might have to buy one of these just to say we did it. Yeah, we're buying it. What an absolute monster. Versatile has been very, very popular when it comes to Farm Sim 19 and 22 both. Oh, it doesn't have a 3-point hitch. Ah, crap. Well, that backfired tremendously. Maybe we take a look at the... Maybe we just go safe and just go with an Optum. You know what? Yeah, let's just keep it safe. We'll go with one of these. We'll be fine. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. I also bought a weight here. Can I get it? Hey, we got it. All right, we'll get this back over to the farm. I am noticing that this is a European model, not a US model, but you know what? If I don't mention it again, maybe nobody will notice from the warning signs and the kilometer sticker on the back. You know what? Nobody will notice, right? Nobody knows. If I remember correctly, this thing has a hard time filling up seed and fertilizer. So let's see. Yeah, there it goes, filling up fertilizer. Was that 3590? Oof. There we go. This is the version that holds seed only, and it's got a fertilizer thing, but it will hold 0 of it. So you just have to be careful about how you fill this up. I will also say that I'm surprised that no one has updated this pack since it was released, because that's been a problem with all of the models, not just the Amazon. What are you going to do? All right, now we got to figure out what we are going to put in the ground. What is going to help us the most right now? And I think something that's going to help us right now the most is going to be something that will work with our production chains. So I'm thinking maybe a grain crop of sorts and an oil crop of sorts. We've got to make sure that we can actually harvest whatever it is. So why don't we run maybe canola on this field? Well, we just ran canola on this field, didn't we? Here we go. We haven't done an oat harvest yet. So why don't we run oats on this field, and then we'll run canola on the big field, because the oils do sell from... Wait, hang on. Oils, we can only make one thing, but out of this, we can make a whole bunch of things. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Canola it is, I guess, yeah? Yep. Canola it is in the ground. Put it in there. Direct drill, baby. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. This dude is literally driving around the middle of the field. He did it all already, but as you can see, he finished. Let's see if we can follow his tracks here. He finished all the way up there, came here, and then the tracks run cold. What an idiot. What is he doing, man? What are you doing? Yes, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Actual idiots. AI, man. One other thing to note is our seeder is, I think, like 1.1 meters smaller than the fertilizer spreader. So hypothetically, we should be able to do all of this. Stopped working. No field found. What's wrong with the field over here? It was seeded. And then you just go, right? Why is that not fertilizing? What happened? What has happened to this? I'm so confused. I've done things this way for 3 years. What is going on? You fertilize, and then you direct drill, and then you fertilize again. What has caused this pain and turmoil? What'd it do, homie? What'd it do? I also want to try to roll, I guess. We haven't done that in a minute. Let's see, where's our other... Hey, he's right around here. Hey, buddy! T6 by P! Let's take this. Let's head over to the store, see if we can get our hold of a roller that will work for us. Do you ever just buy equipment and you think, you know what? I've purchased the wrong thing. I feel like I'm in that zone right now where I know I purchased the wrong thing. I know I messed up, and I don't have the heart to swap it out. I think I want to get rid of the fertilizer spreader that we got. It's just taking too long. It is one job that's going to take way too long. If I'm going to roll and run fertilizer, yeah, it's going to take forever is what it's going to do. But if we do that, I think I'll make a deal with you guys. We will do lime. Is that a good deal? I feel like that's a pretty good deal, right? So we take this guy. Let's take it over to the store. I'm also going to unload all of the solid fertilizer while we're at it. And we'll drop it here and get rid of it. There you go. 25 grand. I don't remember what I paid for it, but whatever I did, I'll get over it. I will move on. I will survive. Bought some extra weights, but I think I forgot to put the one on that. So this is the 750. That's the 1000. Awesome. Yeah, we've been running low on weight recently. Actually, the T6 can't fit a weight, can it? Doesn't it have a weight holder on the front? Yeah, it's got a weight holder on the front. We definitely need some weight. Let's put some weight on there. Oh, 3-point. I didn't know I could run a 3-point on the front of that. All right. I've gotten stuck on a truck bed. I don't know how I did this, but it's not coming off, and I can't turn. There we go. I should probably do something with that thing. Okay, back over to the main farm, and I noticed there's a spot here that's a little bit wonky. The seeder even missed it. It's just a little bit much. So let's come through here. Let's see if we can smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We'll bring this whole area down just a bit. I love this tool because you can never tell if it's working or not. There we go. All right. So now we've got a roller here. If I remember correctly, this roller does not like to go fast. So this is something we likely won't be able to fast farm with. That's okay. Just not going to be able to do it. I might roll last. I don't know. We need to figure out what we're going to do next, because the roller on this is kind of hard to see. So what we may do is lime and then roll, and then we'll fertilize. That seems good. Right after we see this portion that got missed, boom, there we go. Oh, it's a little bit, just a tiny little bit right here. Got it. All right, flip that up and we're good to go. Now we'll reset this to oats. We'll take it to the other field and we will go ahead and get seeding. That way we can get that done and at least have a worker running it while we do all this other stuff. And just so we're together on this, lime required, on. Cool? Cool. Man, this seeder's way easier to manage with a tractor like this than it would be with anything else. I'm kind of glad we don't have that versatile. That would have been difficult. After a couple passes up and down, we are good to go. Hire the worker. Do your thing, baby. All right, let's keep it in the Amazon family. I think we're going to go with this guy right here. It is quite expensive, though. There's also this one, however, the working width is only 18 miles per hour, or 18 miles per hour, the 18 meters if we go with the spreading discs. Although, I think that's probably okay. It'll also run, I think, was it lime as well? Yeah. Wait, hang on. It's 18 meters if you run fertilizer, or no, lime, right? But if you run something else, oh, let's go wide tires. Heck yeah, man. Hang on. DJ got things in his head with ideas and stuff. It's dangerous, but yeah, like this. This works. It's a little bit big, to be fair. Is that 14,000? 9,000? I guess we're going to need the 14,000 if we're going to be running lime, huh? All right, there you go. This is what we've got. It's where we're at. So this is basically the base game. Was it the Brimmer stuff? However, this has been modified into an Amazon setup, which is pretty darn cool. And you know what? I don't use Amazon stuff enough. Oh, that's my turn. I don't use Amazon stuff enough, so this will be great. We need lime, though, so let's go fill this bad boy up with some lime at our farm shop. And you know what I'm thinking as well? We could probably buy a second one just for running fertilizer. Or like a small one, because you don't need anything real big to run anything like that. All right, lime, there we go. Fill that up. Perfect. Cool. Close it back up. Bring it out here, and we'll get to work. Let's go ahead and unfold that. Figure out what about 18 meters might look like. That's not it, but it'll work. And get her started. Yeah, see, that works. Works great. This is moving, though. Might be a little bit too fast. If we slow down, does the lime slow down? No. All right, well, then I'm not going to slow down. We're definitely using lime quickly. A lot faster than I was expecting to use said lime. But I guess it's all right. The other question would be, do I do all of this myself, or do I find a way to hire a worker? I don't actually know the answer to that question. I guess whatever happens right here as I'm coming back for my first or second pass around the field is what the worker does. Okay, they stop, they back up a little bit, takes a long time, yep, pulling around. Wow, this is taking a while. Let's check on our seeder here. He's making good progress. Guess I can go ahead and open this up too, can't I? Yeah. So one of the nice things about this is whatever we roll over should, in theory, go away. It should darken up so we'll know where we have rolled and where we haven't. Let's take a look and find out. See? Grab it. Hire the worker. I'm not fast farming, and it is not getting rid of the fertilizing or the lime thing, even though you can kind of see it's still white. So, oh, this field doesn't even need lime. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm wasting my time there. Doesn't need to be mulched, needs rolling the whole field. All right, well, looks like it needs rolling more than it needs to be limed, but whatever. Yeah, this is, man, I don't know. Let's just hit this, grab it, hire the worker. I can at least tell where I've been because it is a bit darker. So at least there's that. Well, I have no idea what in the world was going on when I was rolling the first time around, like, I don't know, months ago at this point. But this is A-okay. The roller's not freaking out or anything like that. It's doing just fine. Although I will say, The roller is having a difficult time at the very ends of rows. It's not a problem. It just, it is what it is. We all have problems at the end of rows sometimes. But this roller especially having a very, very, very difficult time. So this may be one of those things that I actually do and don't hire a worker on. Looks like the lime's all done, which is great, but that's going to cause some trouble for me right here, because I am in lime, baby. I don't know. Let's see if it hits it. It did. That's great. All right, we'll jump out of here. We'll jump into here, fold this up. We'll go fill it up with some more lime for whatever reason. And I will hit that field over there, just so you can see I'm not cheating. Lime filled up. Had to pay for it. Now's also a good time to check and see how our cut sugar beets are doing. So far, we've got 22,000, and I've been running time at ×1. So that is pretty good. I am real happy about that. 2 thumbs up, baby. 2 thumbs up indeed. This is going to be run exactly the same. Hopefully we don't run into any trouble with this seeder. We're definitely going to run into some trouble with the seeder. Actually, you know what? I think I can do this. Let's go, 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 go. And it's good. I did overlap just a little bit, so that's going to be an interesting thing when the seeder comes back down here. 2 passes should be enough to run some lime on this field, so we will take it to here, slam on the brakes, and hire them up on a worker right here. Boom, boom. Got it. Perfect. Jump out of there. Did I miss a little bit? A little bit. I'll be all right. Back to our roller, and what I'm going to try to do is make this work as much as I can. I need to find... Yee! Ha-ha! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We need to find a way where we can find 2 ends where I can hire this worker, and they don't end like 50 meters before the end of the field. Okay, with that, seeding is at least done for now. And we are going to take this over and just kind of plop it away. One other thing we need to do is buy an Amazon fertilizer spreader. I want to buy a 3-point mounted one that could just go on the back of a piece of equipment. That way we don't have to worry about running a big piece of equipment and this and that. We've got enough as it is. I think we've got one. If it's not base game, we've got a mod that's a 3-point. So we need to find that. Base game piece, perfect. It's a little bit small on the back of a piece of equipment like this, but you know what? It'll be aight. Let's bring it over and let's fill up with some solid fertilizer. This solid fertilizer is probably going to last us however long this series could be. It's probably going to last us that long. It's an absolute massive amount of solid fertilizer. Oh, well, it's good to go. So now with this, we can fertilize these fields and it'll be the very, very last thing we do. Also, this is just me. I feel like the center of the wheels are not turning the way they should. The center of those wheels should be going brrrr and just flying. Help. What's our working with here? 42 meters? Of course it is. It appears that my roller is what is causing us to be held up. Great. Let's get a little bit more lime done on here and we'll be good. Again, this field did not need to be limed. However, I do need to fertilize. And it wouldn't let me for some reason, which is why I'm having to lime. And the roll is almost done. Keep rolling, baby. Yeah. Done. Fold it up. Finish. Got it. The rolling is definitely going to take a while. Not extremely excited about how long it's taking to roll the fields, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. What we need to do now is find out on this field the top end and the bottom end, and then we'll go from there. So find the top end and bottom end. What I want to do is we'll just hire the worker here, go up to the top, and then find out where they stop. That will give us an idea of where we need to cut the top. We'll come a little bit short as well. Because this field is going to be done by the worker, because I got a few other things that I need to do. All right, so right here is where the worker stopped. So what I'm going to do is come a little bit short, right about here, put the roller down, and we will just hire a worker to go straight across. So this gives us our line where the worker will actually do the thing, so I know everything above this to our left I need to knock out. So we'll do that. There we go. We've knocked all this out. Now we can go to the other side of the field, which To be fair, I'm going to knock out one more little bit here. That way the workers got some extra help, just in case. By the way, this roller's been doing fine. I don't know what was going on whatever field I was using beforehand, but this seems a-okay. I was using it before on Court Farms, and maybe it's just because everything was a little bit off kilter, something. I don't know. I mean, the map was beautiful, but I don't think it had anything to do with the map. Maybe it's because it wasn't flat. Yeah, that's probably it. Now we head down to the other end, and we see where this worker will stop, and I'm guessing it's going to be right in here. Yep, right there it is. So we know that right there is where we need to go across. So I'll line it up right about here, and we'll head straight across, and I'll do everything to the right of this, and then we can hire the worker, finally. Now we can let this thing go. All right, all right, all right. We have completed that part. Set this here, hire the worker. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. Let's double check, make sure that we can actually see the rolled versus not rolled. Very cool. What? Did I not hit worker? Oops. Anyway, there we go. We can let that go and be fine. All right, we'll back out of here. We'll pop over to the fertilizer spreader. This ain't gonna take very long. And see, now it's working and I can fertilize. Why? Why would it not do it earlier? I have no idea. Maybe it had something to do with the fertilizer spreader itself. Maybe I'm doing lime and rolling for absolutely no reason. But I'm sure there's somebody out there going, finally, he's doing that. So if that's you, here you go. This one's for you, man. What was that? 4 passes? And this is completely done? Yeah. Not bad at all. All right, let's make our way over to the big field, hit a couple of these little itty bitty spots that we missed, and then we're gonna have to figure that other bit out. The other option I've got right now is buying another roller, which could be helpful because rolling does seem to be taking the longest out of anything. So that may actually be a really good idea. So I noticed that our TL series only has 70 horsepower. The roller requires 80 horsepower. So why don't we spend a little extra cash, bump that up. There we go. Still so loud, it's not even funny. But let's head out. Let's grab this thing. There it is. Actually, you know what? Probably need to drop this front loader. I don't think we're going to need to be rocking that for a while. And we can finally use this tractor. Finally. We haven't used it for anything at all. Bring it back right there. There we go. And we'll just drop the front loader and the tool all at the same time. Perfect. All right. Grab and go. So this should get our rolling done twice as fast now. It's a tractor that can definitely handle it. It's a little bit big, but I mean, farmers every day are pushing equipment pretty much to the limits, just so they can save money on not having to buy another one. Maybe I need to start doing that as well. Because I definitely don't. How far away is the roller? I can't even see. He's all the way up there. It hasn't even done anything yet. Oh, yeah. All right, drop it here. We're going to enable fast farming, but we're going to bring it down to about 20 miles an hour, or 19 rather, because that seems to be a good spot for it. And we're A-okay. Yeah, all right. Going to take a while. One thing I didn't think about was this tractor. Let's see if I can pull away from it. God, that sound is so loud. If it's going to go all the way to the end, because everything was made for the other tractor and how it performs, not with how this one goes. Oh, works perfect. All right, so a few more things that we've got going on here. We've got soybeans and we've got corn. These are things that need to be sold, but I don't really know where to take them. None of the production chains that we have right now will take either crop. So, well, I mean, soybeans can be taken in here, but I think that's probably going to be for, what, mineral feed? Yeah, it's used for mineral feed. Yeah, I think we find a way to just sell those 2 crops that we've got right now, soybeans and corn. There's no reason to keep either one of them. I also want to take a look and see if there's anything else. See, TMR's fine, silage, grass, hay, straw, forage crops are A-okay. We got a little bit of manure, pig feed. Stuff like that is okay. We don't really need to do much with it. We also have a bunch of red beets. We will have to figure out what to do with those too. So I decided to find a place that will accept both types of crops, and that's where we're going to sell. I still don't know how in the world we're going to get down there, but we'll figure that out. Also, got to figure out these rollers as well, because both of them are going to take off. I have way too many pieces of equipment now. Goodness. Let's see. This is good. Still going to miss a little bit down the middle. You know what? I'm going to rock with this. Let's find our T6. There we go. And then I'm just going to fire this worker whenever we get done. All right, all done with the rollers, but they are filthy. Absolutely filthy. Let's get the sprayer out and see if we can get these things cleaned up. I never really know what to look at here, but it looks like the wheels are a little bit, just a little bit, still a little white. Let's just spray those down. Hopefully the whole piece of equipment will cool off. Looks like we're all done over here, so we will take the roller and put it away. We will find our fertilizer spreader. We will throw it on the field, and I think that'll be about it, other than selling that stuff for at least today in game. But I have no idea what's going to be next. Actually, I do have an idea of what's going to be next. A little bit of an unrealistic fun. All right. The last step is here, and then we will be all done. It actually the field looks super duper good too. I like kind of running things in this order. Normally I don't run things in this order. If I'm going to be fertilized or anything like that, I will do things in a completely different way. Also, yes, I do understand that if I used precision farming, things would be easier. I know. And we may enable it. I don't know. But I don't know. Just with precision farming, I just kind of didn't care. Plus, I hated how it would like take money from you at the beginning of a series because all of your fields were just rough. So when you harvested, or sold the harvest rather, you got like a really bad deal for it. It sucks. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. That could also be it. I believe this is going to be a new sales point for us that we've not visited before, and it's really not that far away from the main farm either, which is very, very nice. Oh, is this it? Oh, hey, we're already here. Well, that makes things nice and easy, doesn't it? We will drop off these few crops that we've got in here. I expect to make a decent amount of money. I don't expect to become a millionaire with this, but hey, you never know what'll happen. Soybeans are oh, never mind. Yeah, we're a millionaire. Well, there's that. And selling the corn, which is never a lot. Yeah, 100 grand for that. It's still pretty good, to be honest. We're going to make more money than we know what to do with, aren't we? Why do I have the feeling we're going to make too much money? I'm excited about it, but yeah, we're going to make too much money. This is going to be a great series. All done? Wha-bam! Cool! A couple little spots here and there. We'll kind of knock those out. A few of them are cool, and then we have spots at the top and the bottom of the field that don't need to be fertilized a second time that were already done. I don't know why, but whatever. Hey, it has nothing to do with me. I'm just here. While we're at it, let's go ahead and fill the fertilizer spreader back up. That way we don't have to do it later, I guess. I don't know. There's way too much fertilizer over here. This is a lot. This is very, very much a lot. Actually, one of the things we could do is grab a tipper or something and put it in the silo right here. Should hold there, I think. I don't actually know for sure. Anyway, let's drop this stuff off, put it here, and I believe as far as everything in-game goes, we're good for today, for now, for August. Let's turn the truck lights off. There we go. We need to figure out what we're going to be doing for September, and this kind of takes a little bit because I try to do everything the best that I can. So I want to go through and just double check, make sure that all the crops that we're going to sell have been sold. Red beets, we need to sell the red beets. I don't know what to do with them. Since we can't cut the red beets or anything like that, I have tagged a place somewhere right there, and we are going to go ahead and sell all of them. All the red beets that we just harvested, we are going to sell. By the way, check out part number 1 if you missed where I actually did sell all of those. Now I just gotta find them in here. It says they're red beets. They're coming out looking like sugar beets, and they look like grain in here. As a matter of fact, in the back they look like corn, and in the front it looks like grain. But it's all red beets. Man, something happened between point A and point B, and I don't know what it was, but Boy, oh boy, something's going awry. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's rye. Does it look like rye? I have no idea. So this is definitely a place that I have no idea what I'm doing or how in the world to get in here. But hey, fortunately, right, nice and easy. Sweet. All right, we'll bring it in. Get over here. Start overloading red beets. Boy, oh boy, are they a lot. Money's going up, which is good. It's not going to go up a tremendous amount, but I think they were paying 340 some per 1,000 liters, and we had 430-ish thousand liters, which is insane. So there's 63,000 there and 85,000 there. Not bad. So was that $150,000 for all of that? I mean, that's a pretty good take. I don't feel like I wasted my time much with it. And we've still got all the cut sugar beets as well, which are going to pay double that, more than double that. Yay! All right, yeah, we can still run across this field. Nobody's gonna judge me for that, right? Oh man, we delivered all the barley and the oats, and I totally forgot to activate. Yo, how much does it cost to upgrade? Yeah, it's a little bit much for me right now. We'll not worry about that yet. Let's see. So we're good through there. We have nothing in here. That is good. And then the oil mill, we'll double check. Make sure sunflower and canola. Cool beans. And then see the pallet factory. We have nothing there yet because we've done 0 logging. Maybe we'll do some of that later on. We'd not make a TMR, but we are making cut sugar beets. Should see all those cut sugar beets being done by tomorrow morning, which is 2 thumbs up. And I think with everything else, it will be a good time to fast forward to the morning. Yeah? Let's do it. I'm not ending yet. Don't worry. Still got time. But we need to fast forward and get into the morning to find out what we've got. So 1.317 mil right now. Let's find out what we're looking at in the morning. Still at 1317, which is good. Let's check out our production chain, see how everybody's doing. But before we do that, I want to buy these 3 fields because it is going to be time to unleash the beast. We don't have a lot of money left. 446,000. Don't worry, we're going to double that, if not triple it today, because it's going to be a wild and crazy September on Millstown. I almost forgot the name of the map. Crap. All right, so production change. Let's start with cut sugar beets. It looks like we are not there yet, but they are rocking and rolling good. We will want to upgrade this eventually because we are going to have a lot more sugar beets in here. I mean, like a ton more. As a matter of fact, might be a good idea to go ahead and upgrade this to level 3 just for now to play it safe. As far as our oil, kind of the same thing here. It's going to be expensive to upgrade that. However, we are making oil, which is great. There's also going to be a lot over there, so we'll have to check on that. And flour, same thing. So let's visit, not here. We want to come in, oh no. Oh, that poor truck. Oh no! Hey! Oh man, the poor truck. There's pallets everywhere. Oh no! Hey! All right. Well, the good thing is we should be able to move some of these and make them work. Oh, that is so much flour. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but if you can like make the pallet move a little bit, it's fine. I think one thing what I might do is bring that up and just close these all together. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna go through here and get all this. This is so dumb. Done. We are good. 67,999. So we missed 1 liter somewhere. That was a lot. It also did not work the way I was expecting it to work. So that stinks. Our oil mill is the next thing. Oils are supposed to be appearing there, but they're not. Are they behind it? No? Where are the oils? They aren't appearing anywhere. What have I done? Is this a thing that I did? Did I not set this correctly? I have it set to spawn. Well, okay, let's do this. The grain mill, it's set to spawn. So the oil mill should be set to spawn as well, right? So we probably lost a few $1,000s at the very least from the oil mill. So just to prevent any issues, I'm going to set this to selling just so we don't lose any more. I had one other idea. If I were pallets, I would be on the roof. They're not. Darn. Well, what are you going to do? Okay. Now we need to set aside, I guess, or say set aside, we need to harvest. We need to prepare for harvest at the very least. So let's get prepared for harvest. Also, I noticed that the NPC did not do anything with this field. Clifford Powell, get to work, man. Your field looks awful. I did that field. So then, how are we going to do this? Well, Taters in here. I really want to get one of these. It's going to be so much easier. It's not going to take a million years to finish. Again, we could go with this if we wanted, with 100 or 50 meter working width, or we could go with the standard, which is, what is that? A T440. That would be, I don't know, 4 meters, 5 meters, somewhere around there, something like that. Where these are 16. Unrealistic, I will admit, but still looks kind of cool. I also mentioned that we would buy a harvester. So I think we buy the harvester and maybe lease the headers. I don't know. What do you think about that? We could even get a toothpaste one. No, we're not doing that, but we could. Red check. Wow, that was something else. Let me tell you, see, red chrome, red gloss, red satin. That's pretty good. You know what? There, old case red. I kind of like that. Old case red. That will work, man. Yeah. First things first, I've gotten a hold of a header for sugar beets. So that will be nice and easy. We'll grab this, fold it up, and go. Now, I will admit, I do not remember if this is a mod for all platforms or if it's just piece. Go, homie. Who sees something like this behind them and stops? An idiot, that's who. Wait, why are all the cars exactly the same? Okay, there's a red one. We're good. Let's get this out to the field, which is not this way at all. Where am I going? I'm not looking at the PDA. I'm just assuming that this is the way to go. Well, it could be the way to go. It's not, but it could be. Can I get across here without causing any trouble? Yes, I can. Nice. All right. So again, this is for sugar beets. Oh, the road comes out down here, doesn't it? My bad. This will be our sugar beet harvester, which will just, I guess, start at one end and go to the other. Now, the whole reason that I want this, I don't care at all about the sugar beets or anything like that. Yes, I did buy the harvester. No, I did not buy the header. I leased the header because I don't know what we're going to do with this in the future. I just assume it'll be nice to have this harvester in the future. Which is good, which is very good. We'll unfold it, unfold everything. Woo, header comes down a little bit quick there, doesn't it? And we'll set this here for now. We're not gonna harvest it yet, and it won't be harvested in this video. To be in the next video. So if you wanna see this field harvested, get subscribed so you don't miss that if you made it this far. The last little bit is going to be set planning our logging experience. As you know, we own Field 51, or Farmland 51 rather. So we're gonna head up there and just take a look and see what size some of the trees are. So I've got a mod install that should allow me to go up to the trees, and it'll tell me, let's see, diameter 0.9 meters, so that's 90 centimeters, is that right? Over here, 0.7, 70 centimeters. How's that one? 0.9. Well, you know what? Whatever. 0.9, diameter 0.7. Is it really diameter 0.9? Why do I feel like that's wrong? I feel like that's wrong. Whatever. You know, I'm such an idiot. The Crusher, the X3 Crusher from Pt.2 Studio will run cut sugar beets. Put sugar beets in it, and it'll cut them for you. I totally forgot about that, and we have equipment that would work with that. Nonetheless, we need to find something that's going to work here for logging, and I just don't know if I've got the answer right now. If I sell the area for logging, which is a possibility, we would get it back another, I don't know, a couple $100,000, $100,000, but we still wouldn't be able to afford a machine to do logging yet. So I think best thing to do, sell the logging area, forget about it for now, and then just say, all right, well, since we can't do logging, then we'll just focus on field work. And I think that's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. So what do we do with the rest of it? Well, definitely we need to take a look and see if there's anything good in the used vehicle section. We're looking for New Hollands, and we're looking for, this is nice. This is nice. New Holland Teal 80A, 100A, no cab. That's a pretty tractor for 13, 14 grand. There's something else I want to take a look at. So right here, we could see at the bottom, it says yield bonus 98%. And this is because I did not mulch this area after harvest. So it would be really cool to maybe add that to the selection. I'm not doing weeds, and I'm not going to be doing stones. They can get over themselves. However, would be kind of nice to take a look at a few things. I don't have a lot of mulcher mods installed, to be fair. I think this is probably one that I really dig. I don't know much about mulchers, man. That's a pretty cool one. Tell you what, this is probably one to go with right here. How's about that? The Coltro 9TC. Nah, for real though, whatever we get, we'll probably have to buy 2 of them because it's going to take a while. Now, this is a base game piece of equipment in Farming Simulator 25, as well as it is in 22. I don't know, maybe something like that. Give me a second. I'm going to kind of poke around, see if I can find something cool. So it's not quite Amazon, but I think it's fairly close-ish. Not too bad at all. Let's get ourselves, let's see, these are 9 meters. So probably 2 of those. That'll work. I forgot. Now we got to go get them. I mean, they look good. It's not Amazon, but they do look pretty good. Let's see just how close these. I mean, it's pretty darn close. It's definitely not right. I mean, it is close. So you know what? I will take close enough. I'm happy with that. I keep forgetting I have a whole barn over here that I could put stuff in. Totally keep forgetting about this. So let's bring this in here and put it in. A lot of this stuff I'll try and put it in like an angle, kind of like this. I don't know, I've just found it easier. There we go, 1, cool, there we go. We got everything set aside, ready to rock and roll. Let's open a couple of these, because I don't have anything in here either. We've got some pretty sweet storage areas, and I'm not using a single one. Yeah, we should probably do that. We could fit, what, tractors 2 deep in here, I think? Yeah, we could easily fit the Optum and the T7 over in one side, both the New Hollands on the other side. Plenty of room. Since we're doing some busy work, let's go ahead and get rid of a few things that I am not gonna care about. Let's get rid of that. The windmill, though it's cool, or the wind turbine rather, though it's cool, boy oh boy, does that take up a lot of extra space that I would love to be using for other stuff. And let's see, eventually I would love to get rid of the silo, but it is what it is for now. It's fine. I'm also noticing that this fence line that's going down through here can be deleted, which is very interesting. Now, I don't care about this fence line. That one's cool. This one over here, however, I would love to get rid of because I have to keep going around it. Does it work? Oh my goodness, it works like a normal fence. Because I guess it is. I'm a bit of an idiot, sorry. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that. The fence line's out. I wonder if I could take it and like bring it in a little bit because we're not going back here for anything. Landscaping, nope. Decorations, yep. And then we just need to find that fence. It does work, however, I don't think it's gonna let me put this here. Oh, no, it does. Oh, okay. Because this section right here is giving me some troubles. Not bad, though. Very cool, very cool. I wonder if I could adjust some of the rest of this as well to kind of make it look a little bit better. So we've got a gate here, which if I do it like this, oh, that could work. Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah. Maybe not quite there. Maybe about right here-ish. Ooh, that works real good. Yeah, there we go. We got that, and then we could join that to there. Perfect, perfect. And then we could take this and bring it out to like here-ish. Yeah, that'll do good. And then we could just kind of block that whole area off. Hey, very cool. I think we could probably do something down here as well. It's not going to be anything wild and crazy, but maybe just like straight out like that. Yeah, see, just kind of extends it a little bit. Nothing too wild and crazy. Cool beans, man. Also, because I think we have noticed that I'm probably not going to be doing much when it comes to bell storage, let's sell the bell storage spot, and then let's put down the literal exact same building down here so that it is good. See, this is gonna take me a couple minutes to get all this situated. Hang on. And there it is. Nice and easy. Now we can use it as a storage building instead of bell storage like it was before. Since the red barn pack is a required mod, why don't we also get rid of the easy shed here and place down this guy, that red barn. Ooh, that could work. Let's go and get rid of that, and we need to get all of the stuff out from under here. There we go. Everything is out and about. Let's save the game because, well, as you know, everything goes wild and crazy here. Let's go back out. Where is that shed? Is this the one? Make sure there's not another one that I like better. That one's kind of cool because it's got drive-through, but we're past that point already. There we go. Put it in. Is it good? Is it all right? Is everything cool beans? I think everything's cool beans, man. Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah. It looks so much better on this farm, too. Very, very cool. Man, we are transforming this place. Now also that we've got these new buildings, one of the things that we can do is swing them around and come over here and pick up some of these other pieces of equipment and move them. I think I put the plow in there, but we might be able to fit it over there. Also, I want to take the combine harvester, put the header on it, and then stick it in the building somewhere. I think that'd be a good idea. Let's see, this one down here. Maybe we keep this one for equipment. I don't know. This seems like an equipment kind of shed for some reason. And then the one down there, we might be able to fit a combine in there. I don't know. Why don't we try that next? What an easy place to put the combine. Man, get this thing, grab it, unfold it, drop it, pull it in here, and good. Look at that. There's so much room for activities in here. Yeah. Now, this is going to be tricky because this building is awesome, and I still don't like it, to be fair. Maybe because it's a base game building. I don't know. So what I might do is try and find somewhere to put this bell trailer. Maybe around the back side of this building. Oh, that could work. Yeah, like right here. Yeah, just gotta put it somewhere. Right there. Yeah. Unfold, detach, and good. Oh, we can actually go over to the over to the store and get our trailer bed finally. Truck bed. They reunite once again. Got it. Yeah. Man, this thing looks insane. So the last thing we got to figure out what to do with is this truck right here. I'm not actually sure what I want to do with it because it is nice just having a truck ready to go, which is phenomenal. We would have to find somewhere to put it. The good thing is, at least right now, we need to take this over to our other field where we've got stuff ready for harvest. So I think for now, maybe we just put it right here. Yeah, that's a good spot to put it. Save our game, and then figure out from there. Is it done? Cool. So we can get rid of this building, the hay shed as it's called, and then now we've got quite a bit of extra room where we can put something like this, for example. A really nice barn. This is not a bad spot for it. It's not a good spot, but it's not a bad spot for it. Actually, does that got drive-through? It does have drive-through. We could put the trucks here. Oh, yeah. Add a little bit of painting and some shrubbery to go along with it. And I think we should also add some fencing behind it. Just because, why not, right? So there's one other thing we need to do. I've got a tree that's clipping in. Oh, boy, the ground is not level there. All right, well, we've got two things to do. Now, we need to bring this ground up to level. There we go. And maybe we'll bring it out just a little bit more. There we go. Bring it out to about here. That works. Then we can soften that out. And nobody knows the difference. Crap, I made it worse. All right, anyway, we got a tree back here that's going to have to go. We're going to plant something else down. Delete objects input on. We'll delete the tree itself. And then we're gonna put another tree back here. Not the same tree, but I put 2 instead of 1, so hopefully it looks just as good. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. The good thing is there's no tree cutting through anymore. Also, I think we might be able to go get our pickup truck and back in that long trailer in here. I decided to put the truck bed back on for now. We'll see if it behaves. I don't know if it will or not. See, it's already jumping around. It's a lot of weight, to be fair. It is a lot of weight. How far can we back this up? Pretty darn far. We don't need to go that far, but you know what? That works perfect. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And I think I'll probably be talking about more stuff whenever we come back for part number 3. So please, please, please join me on part number 3. Make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss it. And turn that notification bell on. That way you don't miss it. I don't want you to miss it. Trust me. I don't know what to do with all of this fertilizer, but we'll figure it out. Hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you later.